Hey, everything's pointing towards military training with these guys. Boom Boom said that the booby trap could be British Special Forces, so I expanded the search internationally and found a series of heists in Europe.
Diamonds in Antwerp, casino hall in Monte Carlo, currency slotted for destruction in Munich.
Yeah, in each of these cases, they made off with $5 million plus in cash or easy to monetize assets. Local police were left with a trail of dead accomplices.
But our crew's haul was barely 7 figures.
Yeah, that's their thing. This crew does a handful of smaller jobs first, gets the cops chasing their own tails.
Gives this crew a chance to slip in and pull off the big score. Okay, we have a pattern. Any suspects?
Interpol managed to ID one suspect from the Antwerp job.
William Strafford, British
I
SAS.
served in Iraq, worked risk management for Newcastle Protections as a security specialist.
Trained in urban combat, explosives, intelligence. He's got all the skills. Where is this guy?
Off the grid after Antwerp.
What about the rest of his team?
No likely suspects in his SAS unit, but Strafford was attached to a classified special operations unit in Iraq, international coalition including Australian and French forces.
All right, we'll see if any of these guys had trouble adjusting to civilian life. I'm gonna have Lucy compile a list of high-value targets here on the island, just in case they're aimed at something bigger.
All right.
Bro, you're here late?
You mean early?
Well, it's early today, but if you sleep in the office and shower in the locker room, it's really just an extension of yesterday.
Nope. We didn't sleep here, we napped.
Well, semantics, Kai. Midnight to 7 a.m. 2 nights in a row isn't napping. Look, I get it. You like your dog.
Look, we're just trying to figure out... figure out my living situation.
Well, squatting in the break room isn't living, my friend. Hey, you want a place to stay?
No.
Just ask.
I'm not one to impose.
I'm gonna ask around for sublets.
Thank you, but I've been taking care of myself a long time. I got this.
You think being self-sufficient keeps you above the fray, you don't owe anyone anything, and they don't owe you. Well, that just makes you a man alone on an island with his dog. A metaphorical island, because obviously we're all on a real island. The point is, you're bumming us out.
Us? Us as in like everyone, like Tenet 2?
If I were you, I'd figure this out sooner than later.
Okay, wait. Help me understand why me sleeping here all night is a problem, but for you, it's okay? Is that?
I don't sleep here. I work. For instance, while you and Inoki snored away, I reconstructed Carl's phone, which may have given us a lead on our suspects. Oh, you can have the rest if you want.
We contacted banks, insurance companies, and auction houses to gather a list of high-value assets on the island. Eliminated items that would be difficult to unload or too hot once they were stolen. That still left 11 possible targets.
All right, we need to narrow it down further. 5 million plus, and anything who's set to move soon or whose protection would be recently affected by the previous heists.
Will do.
We also got a hit on Lieutenant Henri Martin, former French commando, served with Strafford, had a hard time re-entering civilian life in and out of jail. He just arrived in Oahu on vacation.
Where is he now?
Best guess, Chinatown.
How do you know?
Carl's burner phone only had a couple calls in the last few days, and I just got a ping from one of the numbers, encrypted phone. It just keeps going on and offline, but I've been able to find it every time it comes back.
Honolulu National's in Chinatown, and it's on your list. Received a federal cash deposit this week, topping $7 million. Lucy, call it in. Jesse and Ernie, you're with me.